What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, I'm getting a lot of messages, a lot of reports, a lot of interest. Many people have reached out to me after undefeated unified WBA, WBC, IBF, welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, who is widely considered by many to be top two, if not number one, definitely top five, pound for pound best fighters in the world, in Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. has 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 22 big wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. He's heading into the biggest fight of his career, July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, as he's set to take on undefeated three-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the reigning WBO, World Boxing Organization welterweight world champion, superstar boxer who is widely considered by many to be number one pound for pound best fighters in the world, in Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford is 39 wins, no losses, no draw, 30 big wins by way of knockout. He is 35 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. With that said, yesterday, Terrence Crawford held his media workout, as the fight is next Saturday. Terrence Crawford held his media workout. Today, Errol Spence held his media workout. They're both in Las Vegas. And obviously, there's going to be fans and members. They're going to judge and try to rate both fighters. Errol Spence, they're going to try to rate him. They're going to try to rate Terrence Crawford. Today, many people were saying Errol Spence suddenly looked tired on the bag. He looked fatigued. He looked like he was worn down. He looked like he's struggling to make weight. He looked like he's weight drained. Here, people, I'm here to tell you Errol Spence is not weight drained. And in the media workout, people were saying Errol Spence, there was a moment when Errol Spence was telling the camera crew to get off the ring because they was interfering for whatever reason. This is when he was hitting the mitts with well-renowned trainer, two-time trainer of the year, future Hall of Famer Derrick James. And he did it in rounds. He mimicked the actual fight. So he was hitting the mitts 3 minutes, I gather. Then he would take a water break. Then he would go back to hitting the mitts. Then he would take another water break. And people were saying, well, why is he taking a water break? Terrence Crawford didn't take a water break. Errol Spence is taking water breaks. He's tired already. And he, again, somebody stated that Errol Spence used the moment to tell the cameraman to get off with an apron as a break, right? Then when he's hitting the heavy bag, he looked tired. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are preparing two separate ways, okay? In the manner in which Terrence Crawford prepares and the manner in which Errol Spence prepares is similar to the way they fight, okay? Terrence Crawford is a tactician, okay? Terrence Crawford likes to, fill you out, collect the data. He stays doing something. Errol Spence has an extremely high work rate, but Errol Spence is very precise in his approach. He has a controlled chaos, as I like to say it, right? So he controls his chaos. He controls the way he, breaks down his opponents. It may not look like there's a rhyme to his reason, but there is a rhyme to his reason, the way he breaks down his fighters, okay? His opponents, rather. Terrence Crawford is a different type of fighter. So Errol Spence doesn't look different to me, okay? He didn't look tired on the heavy bag. He didn't look tired on the mitts, right? He looked like he was being precise. He was precisely picking his punches while he was on the heavy bag, and he was destroying the heavy bag. Terrence Crawford was being accurate, slipping punches, being throwing combinations, giving different looks. So their approach was different, right? But again, Errol Spence did not look in the least bit like he was fatigued or tired or sluggish or weight drained, okay? We're drawing straws trying to see who has an edge. Whether it's your favorite fighter, maybe Terrence Crawford. Whether your favorite fighter is Errol Spence. We starting to draw straws to try to figure out which one of my favorite fighters is going to have an edge. Well, Terrence Crawford is going to have an edge because Errol Spence is weight drained. He looks sluggish. He looked tired. He looked fatigued after a few rounds of hitting the mitts. Or Terrence Crawford looks entirely too small. I'm hearing that. People are sending me, look how small Terrence Crawford looks. He looks entirely too small for Errol Spence. These are the things you're hearing to draw straws. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Terrence Crawford doesn't look extremely small. Errol Spence looks bigger than him because Errol Spence is naturally the bigger fighter. Terrence Crawford doesn't look extremely small because he's not. He has a lot of core strength. He's very unique in his approach. He's very versatile. He can switch from southpaw to orthodox. He has power in both hands. That's what he focuses on. When you see something in the media workout, that was actually Terrence Crawford's second workout. I don't know which workout was this for Errol Spence, but he'll probably work out again before the night is over. So what you saw was Errol Spence pacing himself, being precise, working on combinations. You saw him changing levels, using a jab on the heavy bag. You saw Terrence Crawford, throwing combinations, switching from orthodox to southpaw, giving different looks. You're lucky you got this out of these two fighters for this fight to begin with, because a lot of times when you have media workouts, right, these fighters will give you 5 minutes of nothing is what they'll give you. They'll give you 5 minutes of absolutely nothing, right? And they'll do a little jump rope, hit the pad for 1 minute, then take the gloves off, take the wraps off. Thank you for coming. Have a nice day, right? A lot of times that's what you'll get. With these two workouts, you got two fighters semi working out. Errol Spence was working out, working on game planning. You can see he was working on strategy. Terrence Crawford was focused, working on strategy. Again, we're drawing straws to try to make a comparison to see who has an edge. I didn't see anything from Errol Spence that indicated that Errol Spence is fatigued. He's sluggish. He's weight drained. I didn't see anything of that nature. Okay, I didn't see Terrence Crawford being too small, smaller than he normally is. Right? I saw Terrence Crawford looking like he normally does. But again, the night of the fight is what matters. We are not going to see much from either fighter. You can't expect Errol Spence to exude himself in this media workout, go all out, and just, destroying the heavy bag as if he's in the privacy of his gym with Derrick James back in Texas, right? That's not what you're going to see. Terrence Crawford didn't even take his shirt off, right? They both had on the same gloves. These black gloves, they must have been issued by the networks, right? And then Errol Spence switched to his Everlast gloves. He has a contract with Everlast, so I knew that was eventually coming. And so for the most part, it's drawing straws. Just enjoy the fact that we had this moment of them working out to begin with. That's it. At the end of the day, right, we're not going to know who's going to win the fight until they actually fight. You're not going to see any indications of fatigue, weight drain, or any of those things. Errol Spence looks the exact same he's looked in the past. He looked right now. There was way more media members at Terrence Crawford's workout and way more media members at Errol Spence's workout than they're normally accustomed to, right? And that has to be taken into consideration. It's a spectacle right now. It's a massive show. So Errol Spence, again, did not look weight drained. He did not look sluggish. He did not look tired. He looked like he was being precise. Precision punching, focusing, Not going too fast, not going too slow. Pacing itself. Terrence Crawford looked the same, period. So let's see how this plays out July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. I'm gone. Peace.